could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. Until I just feel in nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada. Beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe it.
Nestled along the shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Irving on second. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Hey, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now the first carry for Crenshaw Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Deputy! Hot 70, hot 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180!
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? Gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. 4-yardage run for White. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
Ready!
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Back! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready!
Here's Shunkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Street, street.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Down. Buffalo 80. Ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Head. Nothing. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the fray.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Cleveland first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the jump.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set up. Not Cougar, 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Check, 50, check 50.
Going again here, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Corey, 70. Ready.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Come on. Set. Hawk, 70. Hurt. Buffalo, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. No. Dragon, 60. Ready.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 60 by Panther 11. Street. 18 Rattler.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Tries him on a slant. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
70 Lions. That's your man. Go.
Now Sanders. It's his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
With Irvin again on 2nd. Cuts right. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And 10 from the 41. He's got it on the bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Buccaneers in a very tough spot on 2nd and long. Baker out of the pistol. They're on him again. He goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
180.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 sites, not 60 vices, 60 vices.
Sanders back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Under 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Deputy! Left it, Bronco 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Sanders now. Going deep here for the end zone. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start a read from your secondary score. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Their line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Warriors 17. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. When into the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has it downfield working left. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 13-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hurry! 180!
Throwing, Baker. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180!
Here's the give to Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I mean, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hurry! 180! Done!
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, here's Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
20.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Once again, Irving. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Buccaneers.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
180! One touch!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180! One touch!
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
180!
Baker now from the gun. Got a man, this is Evans. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Getting out to his left. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Hold the ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Duncan running between the tackles. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So we're through 3 here. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Check go.
Another game to Judkins. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
And go play action for Sanders. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Another one for Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It's going to be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They've got 1st down from the 31. It's Judkins on the counter. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. There's defense all over this one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Important moments as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Down the field, Evans has it. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up, but you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. He's got Evans once again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
At the 8-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Irving here from the gun. And it's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on.
Right, a lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Hot step, Mustang 19. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's the hook up again to Njoku. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 70 Lions. Hurt. What you got? 79 Broncos. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
180. What's up?
They give to Irving, left side. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage from gain. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. They've got first down from the 31. Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, Warriors 70. Ready,
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we